Who ever wanted to learn a new language but didn't know where to start? The beauty of language lies in its power to connect people, to broaden horizons, and to unlock doors to new experiences. Today, we're going to explore the fascinating world of English, French, Hindi, and Español. Each of these languages, unique in its own right, represents a rich tapestry of culture and history that is waiting to be discovered. Learning a new language isn't just about memorizing words and grammar rules. It's a journey that enhances your cognitive abilities and opens up a world of opportunities. Imagine being able to converse with locals on your next travel adventure, or better yet, understanding the subtleties of foreign films without subtitles. And let's not forget the joy of making friends across different cultures. So, ready to embark on this exciting language learning journey? Let's dive right in. Pronunciation, the cornerstone of every language. So how can you master it? Well, it's not as daunting as it sounds. Let's dive right into it. In English, the rule of thumb is that each vowel has a long and short sound, like the difference between cap and cape. In French, nasal sounds are key. Take bonjour, for example. The on sound is made by vibrating the air in your nasal cavity. Hindi, on the other hand, has a plethora of unique sounds, like the retroflex T, which is articulated with the tongue curled back in the mouth. And in Español, the double L in lamar is pronounced like a Y, so it sounds like llamar. Now, you won't get these perfect right away, and that's perfectly okay. The secret to mastering pronunciation is practice and exposure. Listen to native speakers, mimic their accents, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. You can use language apps, watch movies, or listen to music in the language you're learning. This will help you get a feel for the rhythm, inflection, and tone of the language. Also, repeat after me. Practice, practice, practice. Yes, it's that important. Make it a habit to practice pronunciation daily. Over time, you'll find that your tongue gets used to the new sounds and they become second nature. Remember, practice makes perfect. So, don't be afraid to keep practicing these pronunciations until you get them right. Now that you've got the pronunciation down, it's time to learn some basic phrases. These are the bread and butter of any language, the essential building blocks that you'll use in almost every conversation. So let's dive right in, shall we? In English, the universal greeting is hello, simple, isn't it? Now, when you want to express gratitude, you say thank you. And when you're curious about someone's well-being, you ask, how are you? Moving on to French, you greet someone by saying bonjour. To thank someone, you say merci. The French way of asking how are you is comment ça va? Next up, Hindi. Greet someone with namaste, thank them with dhanyavad, and ask after their well-being with aap kaise hain. Lastly, let's look at Español or Spanish. Greet others with hola, express your gratitude with gracias, and inquire about their day with como estas. Now, remembering these phrases might seem like a daunting task, but don't worry, there are effective and fun ways to memorize them. Flashcards, for instance, are a classic language learning tool. Write the phrase on one side and the translation on the other. Practice daily, and soon these phrases will become second nature. But don't stop at flashcards. Practice these phrases in your daily conversations. Start your morning with a bonjour or namaste to your reflection in the mirror. Thank your barista in Spanish or Hindi. Ask your pet, comment ça va, or como estas. The more you use these phrases, the more ingrained they become. Remember, language learning is not a race, it's a journey. And every journey begins with a single step. Today you've taken a significant step by learning these basic phrases in 4 different languages. With these phrases under your belt, you're well on your way to becoming a language master. And that's it. You've just taken the first steps on your language learning journey. Today we've covered the essentials of pronunciation and basic phrases in English, French, Hindi, and Español. These foundational elements are crucial to your progress. But remember, this is just the beginning. Continue exploring, practicing, and immersing yourself in these languages, because as they say, practice makes perfect. Remember, the key to learning a new language is practice and persistence, so keep going, and soon you'll be speaking these languages like a pro. Until next time, keep learning and expanding your horizons.